Are holidays a time for you to give up? When you're faced with all these fattening foods around you and you cannot resist what you see around, the temptation is too hard to resist. Or have you been on a strict diet for a long period of time? You avoided all your favorite foods, and now you think it's okay to indulge during holidays. It's a holiday time. I'll get back to it after the holidays. Let me tell you why and how you can balance holidays overeating. Hello, I am Rajitha Bommakanti, registered nurse, faith-based holistic coach, and founder of Healthy You Lifestyle Center. If you want to develop healthy habits for life, one step at a time, click the red subscribe button and the bell icon right now. When you overindulge during holidays, you're not only gaining weight, but also losing sleep, overloading your digestive system, and developing heartburn. You are at this festive mood, enjoying all day with friends and family, snacking throughout the day, and including wine with your dinner. Don't forget grandma's overloaded pies with sugar and fat in it that tastes so good. It is the tradition, right? And then you have those company parties to go to and girls' night out, never ending, party after party. Time to eat and drink and enjoy ourselves. You're thinking it's no big deal. During holidays, that's when we enjoy and then get back to normal afterwards. It is a big deal. You don't have to overdo it during holidays. Studies show that average American gains between 1 to 10 pounds during the time between Thanksgiving and New Year's. That's a lot of weight put on and over exhausting your digestive system. Let's share with you how you can manage that overindulging and stay balanced during holidays. What happens to your body when you overeat? When you eat food, your stomach has to digest. In order to digest, it releases these digestive enzymes. So when the food gets into your mouth, the digestion starts there once the saliva hits. And then partially digested food goes into your stomach, and here is your stomach releasing more and more enzymes to digest that food. So as you're putting in more and more food, it has to release more and more enzymes to work at digestion. So it's working extra hard to keep up with you. And another thing, when you take a bite of food, that's where I said the digestion starts, right? Instead of water, if you're sipping on juicy drinks and wine, that's where that stops once the sugar hits. The digestion stops, and now your stomach was expecting partially digested food in the stomach. So since you had the sugary drink, the food that goes in, it's not partially digested. So here, again, with that extra food you have, plus this undigested food that you put into your mouth with the sugary drinks, so here you go. It's working harder and harder. More and more juices are releasing in order to keep up with this process of digestion, the amount of food you're consuming. So during this process, as it's pumping out all these juices, at times it can regurgitate into your esophagus, and that's what gives you heartburn. And as you're eating more food, your blood sugar tends to go up higher than the normal. And then your insulin also releases to keep up with that blood sugar. When that release of insulin occurs, you get a burst of energy. So you want to go out and clean up everything because you have all this energy. But usually it's followed with a crash, because at this point your body is thinking that you don't need those extra energy. So it is going to store those extra calories as fat in your body. Remember that other thing, the alcohol that you have around that you're drinking. So with that alcohol, all through the night, you're tossing and turning. You don't get enough sleep. Then when you wake up in the morning, you're starving because your stomach, your pancreas has worked hard. So now you're starving, and with that alcohol, you have a headache and you can't think properly. It's foggy. You are exhausted. You just feel miserable. Well, is that the feeling you want to feel the next morning after you enjoyed all that food that you wanted to eat and have fun with friends and family? Have you ever experienced something like that the next morning after you went to a party and you had a food and alcohol hangover? Tell me in the comment section below, and continue watching this video until the end so that you can learn how you can balance and manage this holidays overeating. If you have gained a pound or two during holiday, who needs those extra pounds from all that food and drinks that you have had? Let me tell you 5 tips how you can stay balanced during holiday time so that you don't overeat and stuff yourself. Tip number 1, pay attention to what you're putting in your plate. Go around the table, see what is there, and just take what you want to eat. And as you're eating, sit down and eat. Have a conversation. Enjoy every bite as you're eating. Don't overstuff. The food is not going anywhere. It's going to be right there. So enjoy every bite and chew on it. Enjoy the flavors and enjoy the time with your family. Tip number 2, stick to your routine as much as possible, such as your exercise. Well, if you're heading out to downtown or to the mall, make sure to wear comfortable shoes, well-fitted clothing, and park your car farther away from the stores so that you can walk down. And as you're shopping, going from shop to shop, do a brisk walk. Increase that heart rate so that you can get in a little bit of exercise as you are going through shopping. And after eating, if you are too tired, you don't want to clean up or anything, you're spending time with your family, right? Take all the family members and go around the neighborhood walk, or else crank that music up and have fun, dance. You know, whatever you do, you are increasing that heart rate and exercising. If that's what you enjoy with the rest of your family, that's good enough. Having fun and exercising, raising that heart rate is the key. Tip number 3, try to sit down and eat your meals. Don't be walking around and tasting all the different foods. Or if you're cooking, don't be that taster. Be mindful of how much you're tasting. Tip number 4, forget fasting. A lot of us think that, oh, I have a big meal, big party to go to. Let me not eat, conserve the calories. That's not a good idea. Stick to your routine. Eat a good breakfast, eat light lunch, and moderate dinner. That way, you are more balanced. So if you don't eat all day, your body is thinking you're in a starvation mode and it's going to hold on to all those calories. Tip number 5, getting enough sleep is the key, because holiday rush, you are rushing to do too many things. Shopping, gift wrapping, cleaning up, cooking, baking. Make sure you get adequate sleep, because if you don't have adequate sleep time to party, you're more irritable, tired. You want to enjoy the party with everybody else. You'll be well rested, because inadequate sleep will negatively affect your health and your well-being. It is very important to get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. So make sure to plan to have adequate sleep during the holidays. I want to say, as you are enjoying your holidays, be present. Be mindful of what you're putting in the plate, what you're eating, and what you're doing around the holiday time. Just enjoy the food. If you happen to overeat, don't beat yourself up. Just try to have a better plan, better intention next time you're eating. But enjoy the holiday. This is the time for you to enjoy. So enjoy your holidays with your friends and family. I am your faith-based holistic coach. Until next time, choose the right option.